Welcome to the Brooklyn College CUNYfirst video training series. How to enter a purchase requisition in CUNYfirst. Please note that Mozilla Firefox is the recommended browser for using CUNYfirst. Before entering a requisition, scan all related paperwork such as quotes, invoices, product pages, technical specifications, and/or letters of justification, as they will need to be uploaded into CUNYfirst. Run a budget query to ensure that funds are available for this purchase. For help running a budget query, please refer to the Budget Query Guide. Please become familiar with the purchasing guidelines before beginning. Once you have logged into CUNYfirst, navigate to Financial Supply Chain, E-Procurement, Create Requisition. On the Define Requisition screen, enter a requisition name. The name that you choose will help differentiate between multiple requisitions on the Manage Requisitions screen in CUNYfirst. Suggested names might include a reference to the vendor, specific items or services within the requisition, or an invoice or quote number. For this requisition, we entered Amazon.com, books. A requisition ID number will automatically be assigned once you click Continue. On the Add Items and Services screen, select the blue tab marked Special Request. This tab will become the default tab when creating requisitions. In the Request Type section, always click on Special Item for any type of requisition. On this screen, values must be entered in the following fields: item description, price, quantity, unit of measure, and category. Vendor ID is optional. The additional information field is utilized when more information about the order must be submitted to the Office of Purchasing. In the item description field, enter the vendor name, state or CUNY contract number if applicable, item name, or item number. Please be as descriptive as possible. For this requisition, we entered Anna Karenina and the ISBN number. In the price field, enter the price without a dollar sign. In the quantity field, enter a numeric value. The quantity is per unit. For example, if buying envelopes and there are 1,000 per box, the quantity is just 1 for 1 box. In the category field, enter the 10-digit category code of the item to be purchased. To look up category codes, click the magnifying glass icon. In the Search by Category section, change Category to Description. If the category code cannot be found using this method, please refer to the OTPS category crosswalk to find the correct category code. Please be very general with category code selections. The Office of Purchasing, using the detailed description of the item, will change the category code if it is not appropriate. For the Vendor ID field, enter the Vendor ID number. To look up Vendor ID numbers, click the magnifying glass icon. On the next screen, enter the suggested vendor in the Name field and click Find. Locate the vendor in the resulting list below and click on the vendor ID. If the suggested vendor cannot be found, try searching by vendor zip code or full address. If the vendor cannot be found by searching by address or zip code, return to the previous screen by clicking Return to Special Request and enter the vendor's name, address, telephone number, and point of contact if applicable in the Additional Information field. In the Unit of Measure field, enter the letters EA for each. Click Add Item on the bottom left when all fields have been filled. The form will then reset and allow a second item to be added if necessary. Repeat the process as necessary for each item in the order. As we have done previously, we will enter a value in the Item Description field, in this example Canterbury Tales, and its corresponding ISBN number. The quoted price of $7.88 and a quantity of 1. In the Category field, we will search for the category code for printed media using the same method we described earlier. Click Find, followed by All Items. We will again search for the proper vendor ID, in this example, Amazon.com. In the Unit of Measure field, we will enter EA for each. When all values have been entered, click Add Item. A shipping line can be entered on the Add Items and Services screen the same way as other items. In the Item Description field, enter Shipping. In the Price field, Enter the quoted shipping price, or if none is available, a 10% estimate of the total price. In the quantity field, enter 1. In the unit of measure field, enter the letters EA for each. As the category code for the shipping line is different than the category codes for the previously entered lines, we will review the process of searching for category codes. Click on the magnifying glass icon. In the Search by Category section, change Category to Description. Enter Mail or Shipping. Click Find. Locate the category code in the resulting list below and click on All Items. The category code for Mail and Cargo Transport 781-000-0000 has been automatically entered into the category field. For the Vendor ID field, search for the same vendor ID used in the previous lines of the requisition. In this example, we used Amazon.com. Click Add Item on the bottom left when all fields have been filled. Once all of the items have been entered, click Review and Submit at the top of the screen. In this step, any related paperwork, such as quotes, product information pages, or letters of justification, will be attached. Scroll to the right-hand side of the page and click on the Comments button located to the right of the item line. On the Comments screen, click the yellow button marked Add Attachment. Select Browse from the pop-up menu, and then find the files that were scanned and saved earlier. Select the file and then click Upload. When the upload is complete, click the yellow OK button. If a shipping line has been added, it must be set to Amount Only. Click the Details button located to the right of the shipping line. On the next screen, click the Amount Only checkbox on the bottom right, and then click the OK button at the bottom of the screen. Click Yes when the prompt appears on the screen. This completes the requisition entry process. Click Save and Submit to begin the approval process, or click Save and Preview Approvals to save the requisition and come back to it later. Once the requisition has been saved, the browser window may be closed. To review a list of requisitions, please refer to the How to Manage Requisitions in CUNYfirst guide.